ones, and look online for the full set of 36 ink pads. We got it all, so you can check it out online. All right, so next up, I told you it was gonna be a fast and furious hour. Okay, so when I was last on with Sarah, she teased everybody with this kit, and then it came on later in the day. The actual kit itself came on, and everybody loved it. So we brought back what's remaining for tonight's show, and it's called the Foam Flower Kit. This is the only airing of the entire day. It was an awesome, awesome success when she launched it, and we've just got a handful left for tonight's show. So what is exactly a foam flower?
Come and have a little look, because I think you've got to see the finished result before you understand what you're going to buy in the kit. These are how to make your own foam flowers. So they start off life as a die-cut piece like this, and I'm going to teach you how to form it because it's heat-activated foam, which forms into something like this. Or, if you're doing them for your cards, I mean, look at the dimension in these. And the beauty is, once they are set, once it's heat set, these are not going to move. So whether you're doing little pieces to embellish your... Do not ever buy a ready-made flower again, because the ones that you make are going to be 10 times better. And whether you want to do that, I mean, there was someone posted on Facebook earlier, making little headbands for the little girls. Now, there's different techniques on the foam flower forming. I'm going to try and show you a couple of them, but I think once you go online, you'll see there's tons of little YouTube videos that we've done, okay? So let me show you exactly what you get in the kit, because basically, with this, it's all about having the right tools for the job, right?
And you get all the tools.
You get all the tools in the kit,
to do the effect.
Right? Okay. So what you get is 2 sets of dies. So the 2 different dies you get, you've got the peony one, which is going to not only make peonies, but could make beautiful carnations as well. But then you also get the lily. Now the lily, I've done a load of beautiful poinsettias for Christmas as well.
Oh, that's a
great idea. So you get the lily set in different sizes, right? So those are the dies to die cut your shapes. Then what are you actually going to die cut? You're going to die cut the foam. So you get a bumper pack of the foam. So loads of the foam included, so that you can do the white and colour it. You've got your foliage in there and some different colours of the flowers. You then also get the shaping tools. We haven't actually got them all on here. You get the shaping tools, which I'm using here. You get the shaping tools, you get this, which you're going to say I'm going to use in a second and teach you how to do it. And then you also get a pack of the stamens in there so that you can do the little inside bits of the flowers too, right? Yep. So not everything on there, but I can walk you through it all. Complete kit, right? So here's how we're going to do it. Now, for once, you're not going to believe this, I'm going to go nice and slow so that you can follow exactly what I'm doing, right? So first thing you're going to do is you're going to die cut out the pieces. So I've just done it in a little bit of the peach foam, and then I'm going to ink them up. So all I'm doing, taking a little bit of colour and adding a little bit of colour onto the ends. Can you see? Really easy to do, just with one of our Harmony ink pads.
And I love it too, because you can customise that as well.
Customise it, because you could draw onto them with your Spectrum Noir pens.
That's a good idea. Right,
then we're ready to heat it. Now, you can do it on your foil press machine. I like to just do it on a little iron. You just put it on here, a couple of seconds, just checking it's on, a couple of seconds, and you see, can you see it starts to bubble up?
Curl,
When you see, I'm going to let you see it from the side. Once you see it start to curl and bubble up, you know it's been warmed through. Once it's warm, it's ready to take its new form. So if I just fold all of this over, bring in my shaping tool, I'm going to just fold up the edges here. And then this is the special tool that we developed. So on the edge of your finger, you're going to rub it on the end of the tool, right? So can you see now we've given it like a little bit of shaping on the edge. Then you get all the special ball tools. Biggest ball tools I have ever seen. We have big balls here at Crafters Companion. I'm telling you now. But they're also the tools that you need, the metal ones, because what you need to be able to do is you need to be able to really create the friction, so the little bit of
you're actually kind of molding it is what you're doing.
So look, what started off life like this,
oh my gosh, it looks
has now
amazing.
become that. Let me put them on the edge. So it started off life like this, then we coloured it and it went to this, then we coloured it and it became this, right?
That's gorgeous.
And once you're there, it's never going to change. So let me show you again. We're going to put it on. You're going to give it just 3 or 4 seconds. As soon as you see that starting to bubble on the edge, you're going to lift it right off, and then we're ready to shape. So you're just folding it over. I love these, Suzanne.
It's like so clever.
For me, it's like a new craft, and it's so therapeutic. So you need the little finger, so we're going to get that ruffling on the edge. Then once you've got the ruffling, and it's quite good, the foam, it's pretty durable.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And once it's taken the effect, and look at that, I've ripped that one.
But you could use any size ball that comes with it,
You can use, we can get all the ball tools. You get 3 different size ball tools.
And they're double-ended.
And they're all double-ended. So can you see this has got 2 different sizes. So you're going to continue shaping all the way there, right? I better move on to step 2. I've done a few of these, right? So I've done them at different sizes. So you've done some of the large ones and small ones. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a few of the stamens. So I've taken a couple of the stamens here, and I've just got a little bit of wire. And you're just going to feed them into a little bit of wire like this, right? And just so that you've got something to feed them through. So we've got some stamens for the centerpiece, right? Let's have a look. I've done some in a lovely gold shade that we've got. And then all you're going to do is literally poke little holes in the center, and I'm going to do some of the smaller size first. So you're feeding them on one at a time, and you feed them through the stamens. So you're just going to feed the stamens through the centre, so you get that lovely shaping. So one size, let me make sure we've poked little holes in the centre of all of these. You see how easy this is to do, Susan?
Yeah.
And the thing is, I think so many people have seen this. It's a technique that originated over in Europe. So it originated actually from some of the Eastern Bloc countries like Iran.
Really?
So you see it come from places like Iran and Russia first of all, and then it's gained traction and become more and more popular. But can you see as we're building that, look how real that looks.
That's crazy. That's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful.
And then you're just going to continue building and building up the edge, and you start and get, I mean, that's this one here. This is done in the pink with no colouring on there.
Beautiful.
Or this is the one where it's done, this is the other type of flower this time now. And can you see there multiple layers all built up together gives that lovely shaping on
And
there.
how did you get it to be the tight little balls that you see?
Should we do that one next?
I just want to, yeah, it's interesting.
You show them,
it's a whole
and I'll
different
get
look.
ready to show
I'll
you,
put it
right?
on.
There
Look,
we
it
go.
matches my outfit. You know what?
Do you know that looks fabulous?
I might have to wear
that. Looks. I think you should just leave that on the rest of the show.
But you know, if you have bridesmaids or little brides, you know, what are they, flower girls? How
They would be
sweet
perfect.
for they to wear.
Do you want to see how easy it is to do?
I do,
right? So I've used the
absolutely.
carnation one for this one. So you're going to start off. This is the smallest carnation. I've done the same. I've just given it a little bit of ink around the edge. Now, watch this out. We're going to put it on, and we're going to leave it a little bit longer, right? So I'm just going to come in with the medium-sized ball tool now, and the longer I leave it on here, the longer it's... So can you see it's a completely different size and shape now? Drop it onto here, and then with the ball tool, you get this foam, by the way.
You do get the foam, okay.
You get the foam. Oh, I've given you everything you need.
Sure have.
You get the foam included, so you're going to build up so there's my next size, right? Do you want to see that again?
Sure.
We're going to take the next one.
It's really fascinating, actually,
Isn't
to
it
watch.
lovely?
It's
And
really lovely.
It's when you see it changing. So can you see it's like getting smaller? So as soon as that heat's activating it, pop it out. Let's get the bigger ball tool this time. Push it in the middle. And I actually like to sometimes bring that up and put it in my hand.
So in a way, you're really sculpting these pieces.
You're just sculpting the individual little pieces, okay? So we've got a few of these. Look at that.
Oh, that made it.
And the thing is, once it's into that shape, it's going to, it's now remembered that shape because the heat has given it the memory as it was, right? So just with a few little pieces, going to take some of them stamens, and I'm just going to feed them through. And then as we feed through, you're essentially just feeding it onto this little shape. So can you see? And then when we wrap it round, get the stamens right in the middle, and then a little bit of glue to hold that in place. You can see it's
So then
starting
you
to come
end
together.
up making my headpiece, which
And
actually
there's one.
matches my outfit. This was not pre-planned, by the way.
Is it?
But look at that. Isn't that cool?
I just
and
think
then
that's
I love it because
lovely.
look at the combination of the flatter flowers.
Yep.
And so if you've got a little flower girl in a wedding, or I'll tell you what, I go to Mickey Land. In fact, I'm about to go there in a couple days, and everybody's wearing these things with the, you know, the ears on it, and people are making their own with the flowers. Do this
Much
technique.
nicer.
Oh my gosh.
And you can either do, so you can do the little
I would
buddy
Etsy
ones.
that, by the way.
Or you can do the little shape ones like this, but it's all right. Once it's that's it. That is not moving now. That is set in that beautiful shape, and you can just keep forming these foam flowers and making
And Miss
all
Erin,
your own
how many of these do I have
embellishments.
left? Because we launched this last visit. This is going to be the only airing of the entire event is right now, and I have less than 1,000 now remaining. So do stay right there for it. Go to .com, so easy to shop, couple clicks, you got it done. All right, we're gonna give you another quick little update on our today's special. Well, it's already popular. We've sold 800, and my fabulous producer